Hi, this video shows you how to make our ultimate king prawn korma using the CurryFrenzy Korma Curry Kit. It's about getting as much prawn flavour into the dish as you can. It's creamy, it's not sweet like a traditional korma, it's just really all about the prawn flavour. Part of that process requires you to make creamy prawn stock. If when you see that on the video it really puts you off, then don't let it stop you from trying this recipe. Just get yourself a really good tin of lobster bisque soup and use that instead of the prawn stock. Hope you enjoy. Hi, I'm going to show you how to cook my ultimate prawn korma using our Korma curry spice mix, ginger garlic paste, sweet smoked paprika, some prawn shells and heads to make a creamy stock, olive oil, salt, the cream, 1 white onion diced up, half of a red pepper, 25 grams of butter, a tube of tomato puree, we only need a couple of tablespoons of that, and some extra large king prawns that are raw, and a couple of eggs. I always like to put a couple of pieces of egg in with my prawn curries. It tends to go really, really well. First we'll make our prawn cream stock. I've got plenty of shells and heads in there, and you'll also notice there are some star anise. Aniseed is a fantastic spice with prawns and seafood, and we're just going to get a little bit more aniseed flavour in there. So we'll just pour over the double cream. It has to be double cream because single cream will split. We just put that on the heat, and once that starts boiling away, we'll let it boil for 10 minutes or so, just get all the flavour out of those prawn shells and heads. Okay, while the prawn stock's getting started, we'll start preparing the rest of the curry. A couple of tablespoons of olive oil, then 25 grams of butter. Just let that melt before we add the onions and the peppers. Butter brings a little bit of extra richness. Not that you probably really need it with all that double cream in this, but it's just every now and again you have to do it. There's our prawn stock bubbling away nicely now. That'll be ready in about 10 minutes. Already the smell of prawns is just really, really strong. It's lovely. Okay, the butter's nearly completely melted now, so we'll add our onions and red pepper. We'll then take some heat and soften up. We just want the onions to be translucent and the peppers to be softened up a little bit. Okay, our onions and peppers are now softened. So it's time to add our ginger and garlic paste and our dry spices. So 1.5 teaspoons of Korma Kit. If you wanted to make this hotter, you could use a madras or a jalfrezi. Stir that in. Immediately you get the waft of the spices and the aromatics in there. Absolutely beautiful. Sweet smoked paprika, you can smell the smokiness. Absolutely fantastic. Now we'll add our raw extra large king prawns. Start getting them to cook. Stir the prawns in. Get embedded into the onions and peppers. Start catching the heat. And now we're ready to strain our prawn cream off of the heads and the shells. So there's our creamy prawn stock, and that's ready to pour over the prawns now. Now that'll only take another 3 or 4 minutes now to simmer those prawns and cook them through. Now we'll add a pinch of salt, a teaspoon of sugar, not to especially make it a sweet curry, but just to enrich it ever so slightly. And a couple of tablespoons of tomato puree. Tomato puree just adds a little extra dimension of flavour. It's only 2 tablespoons. It's not going to make this an especially tomatoey curry. Stir that all in, and then the last ingredient to add is our boiled eggs. We'll slice them in half and just rest them in the sauce just to warm back through again. You could alternately, if you like, slice them up and just garnish on top of the curry at the end. It would look quite nice. Okay, in go the eggs. As you can see, I'm just bedding them into the sauce. We'll leave that now. We won't stir that anymore. Just let those eggs take the warmth of the sauce, and that'll be ready to serve in 2 to 3 minutes. Creamy king prawn and boiled egg curry. Delicious.